হয়ে গেছে। Good morning. Today is Saturday, October 17th, 2020. This is our Saturday morning yoga therapy class through Sattvic Space, Yoga and Healing Studio. Today's topic is yoga therapy, the key to balance. Now we all know a daily, regular practice of yoga, which all of you know by this time, that this is a philosophy, is a practice, it's called an 8-limb practice, of which we use primarily the 3 limbs, asana, pranayama, and meditation. And a regular practice definitely has a health benefit. It creates a phenomena in our physiological system which is called salutogenesis. Salute in Latin is called health, and genesis in Greek called origin of health. Salutogenesis then creates a treatment of disease and a maintenance of health. And this is a 24/7 phenomenon. So what does it mean? We do a daily practice, 1 hour a day, 25 minutes of asanas, 25 minutes of pranayama, 10 minutes of meditation. But it is not that 1 hour which gives us our health benefit. It is the next 23 hours. How we do, how we act, it gives us our health. Gives our health benefits. With all of our practice, knowledge, research, experience, what you find out is that bringing the balance back in your body and mind is a health. Health in yoga defined as a balance of body, mind, and spirit. So how to maintain this balance? So consciously you think you are ambidextrous. Consciously you think that my brain is lateralized. Lateralized means I'm right-handed, I'm using my left brain all the time, or if I'm left-handed, I'm using the right brain all the time. So how to overcome this? When you think about a practice, conscious practice, going against the grain of your habit, beautiful word, going against the grain of your habit is a balance. That's the key to the balance. For example, you will see somebody right-footed, they're walking, always putting the right foot in the front. They're putting right foot, then the right foot, then the right foot. So consciously when you walk, you'll put the right foot, then the left foot, right foot, left foot. Evenly, consciously, you'll be using both the feet equally when you walk. Getting up in a step, you'll do the same way. Right foot, then the left foot, right foot and the left foot. Coming down, right foot and the left foot, right foot and the left foot. Consciously, you'll be using both sides of your body as if you are ambidextrous. Whatever you do with your right hand, you'll try to do with your left hand. I always tell you, and you will see, that whenever you are continuously doing an action with one hand or one foot or one part of the body, brain gets a signal. And the signal permanently stays in the brain, which is called neuroplasticity, and the brain allows you to perform the action effortlessly. Same here, I'm sitting down with called Sukhasana. I have both the feet under my knees, my legs are crossed, my spine is straight, I'm sitting down. This is called easy pose, Sukhasana. Why? I've been sitting here for a long time, multiple times, and my brain had a signal. And my brain is allowing me to sit like this. This is your neuroplasticity. Same way, as I always tell you, I'm brushing my teeth with my right hand. It's very nice, very easy, very smooth. I've absolutely had no issue. But now I'm starting brushing with my left hand. Take the brush will be all over. It will never even come to your mouth. Because the brain won't allow you to use your left hand. Then when you put your brush, able to put in your mouth, if you start brushing with your left hand, able to do, you will see your right hand is doing like this. Because your brain has a signal that you brush your teeth with your right hand. But slowly and slowly you will have a level of comfort, and you will see you'll be able to brush your teeth with the left hand as if you're brushing with the right hand. That is the yogic principle, the key to the balance. I use electric shaver. I use electric shaver with my right hand. Very easy, very smooth. I have no problem. I do it with my eyes closed. But when I use my left hand, I feel a little clumsy. I feel a little uncomfortable when I use the left hand. But more and more I'm doing, better and better I'm getting. You eat with a knife and a fork. Used to using your fork in your right hand, use your left hand to use your fork. For the yoga practices, any asanas you do, when you sit down, like you're sitting down here, this is a Sukhasana, cross-legged. So when you're comfortable sitting in this posture for a while, when the relaxation sets in, as you know, I said the stages of an asana. Yoga as a therapy is non-competitive. You don't compete with anybody. You only compete against yourself. So here you are comfortable, and also always remember you practice an asana is short of pain. If you get into pain, that means you have crossed your balance, crossed your limit. So here you are, sitting here. First, muscle contracts, let you get into the posture. Then if you stay in the posture with the spine straight, with the eyes closed, and with your breathing out longer than breathing in, slowly and slowly, the relaxation sets in. When the relaxation sets in, if you feel that all the bones and joints, and the pain goes away. Pain comes from the tightness. So the balance will be, when you're able to sit down, then you cross your legs, if you can sit in a opposite crossing your feet. So now you're crossing your feet. You feel, if you're doing with me, try it. You'll see you feel a little uncomfortable. Feel very much uncomfortable in one side. But you keep on doing it. So what you do in your practice, you keep on doing longer the side you feel uncomfortable. And stay in the posture. Then when you stay in the posture, you create a relaxation response. So you know the stages for the relaxation response? Let's go step by step, and you will see, I'll show you the balancing poses. On sitting down, balancing poses standing up, balancing poses, even you're laying down, you'll see. But always keep back of your mind that I have to do it equally on both sides. Now I have a question for you, for all of you. For all the yoga practices, asana, pranayama and meditation, what will be the best balancing practice? Somebody come and say, I want to do only one practice for my balancing of your body and mind. I'll pause for a while. I'll see if I get any answer from all of you. Then we'll continue. So let's go ahead and continue our relaxation response. You sit down, you put your feet under your knees. Keep your spine straight. Remember, always keep your spine straight, because your skeleton is always going to fall in the front. Your muscles in the back, they're tightening up, keeping you straight. So when you feel in the back, you feel there is a too tight, like almost like a brick sitting here. But if you keep your back straight, spine straight, slowly you will see a relaxation will set in. Hand mudras, hand gesture. Hand is connected between your body and mind. So, and you notice all the time, you use your hand before your tongue. If you find something good, you say this before you can even say the word. If you want something, you'll do this before you can say, I want something. If you don't want anything, you will say this without even saying. So hand gestures, hand is the connector between your body and mind. So touch your index finger and thumb. This is called a Jnana Mudra or a Dhyana Mudra, meditation hand gesture. Put it over your knees and then close your eyes. You have 5 senses. I hear, I see, I smell, I taste and I touch. The 5 senses keeps me awake, alert and conscious. Alertness and consciousness tightens me up. So closing my eyes, it brings a profound level of relaxation. Another relaxation response you can always create at home if you can, that able to sit down in silence. And you will be able to do the same thing in the chair. If you sit in a chair or if you're sitting in a chair, same way, sit down in the back of the chair with your spine straight, your eyes closed, touching your index finger and thumb. Then you bring your breath. The lung is like a balloon. It has a vital capacity of 4.5 liter. We only use 0.5 liter as our individual each breath called a tidal volume. 80 to 90% lung is reserved, which is full of your carbon dioxide and other volatile gases which needs to be expelled out. So you breathe out first. Slowly take a deep breath in and breathe out longer than breathing in. A conscious practice is you can breathe in with a count of 2 in, 1 and 2 in, and count of 4 out. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 out. Let's try and the progress. You can do count of 3 in, count of 6 out, count of 4 in, count of 8 out. And before you do that, let me show you if you can do it. Now you have been relaxed in an easy pose, then you get a perfect pose. Take your heel all the way to the back, take your one foot on the top, and let your knee drop down. So it will go down on its own. You don't have to do anything at all. Okay. So if it does not go down, if you stay here, let it be here, but be sure it's a sort of pain. And then again, with your hand mudras, let's practice. Breathing is very important because exhalation is parasympathetic and exhalation is relaxation. Extend your exhalation as long as you can. Extend your exhalation, extend your longevity. So, you stop where you feel little effort in breathing, and let's see, first you do, breathe out first, count of 2 in and count of 4 out. Count of 2 in, count of 4 out. Very simple and very easy. And that is the way you also reduce your respiratory rate. When you reduce your respiratory rate, your longevity gets longer and longer. So let's progress. If you can do count of 3 in, count of 6 out. Let's do for myself count of 4 in, count of 8 out. Breathe out first. So let's do this way, progress. Silently, I will keep on progressing, count of 4 in, count of 8 out, count of 5 in, count of 10 out. I will slowly progress with count of 8 in, count of 16 out. And you also progress and see wherever you feel any effort, you stop there and keep breathing at that place until you stop it. And that will bring a profound level of relaxation. Count of 4 in, count of 8 out. Count of 6 in, count of 12 out. wonderful practice. We've been doing for a long time. I can even do count of 10 in, count of 20 out. Let me try count of 8 in, count of 16 out. You get 8 seconds in, 16 seconds out. Wonderful practice. And the relaxation, take both the hands, keep rubbing your hands, keep rubbing your hands. When you feel the warmth in your hand, if you're wearing glasses, remove your glasses, take the hands like a cup, put it over your eyes like a cup. Let the eyes take all the heat from your hand, then you massage your forehead, massage your eyes, massage your face, and also massage back of your ear, massage in the front of your ear, in the tragus, external auditory canal. Is a powerful relaxation. This is called activation of the auricular branch of the vagus nerve. Bring it down, massage your carotid sinuses on both sides. Carotid sinus also brings a profound level of relaxation, quieting down the cardiovascular and the nervous system. So I'm progressing down. Next step I do for a balancing, I take my one foot on the top, and this is your half lotus, Ardha Padmasana. I put my leg here. Another nice relaxation I do to bring the balance. I separate my toes. The way do I sit it? I take my hand, I put it in between the toes, one on the left foot, also one in the right foot, and my foot are separated, and I feel a profound level of relaxation. Sitting down this way, closing your eyes, and breathing out longer than breathing in, it brings a level of relaxation that you can able to bring the balancing poses. Another one, a very profound relaxing practice is called your bumblebee breathing, Bhramvi Pranayama. You have 5 senses. All the 5 senses keeps you awake, alert. So you shut down your 5 senses, then you create a vibration. The brain has a vibration, brain has a frequency. 2 vibration interacts, cancels, is called your harmonic resonance. So let's try a couple of times. Put your index finger in the forehead, just between your eyebrows, what's called a third eye. Use your fingers to close your eyes, fingers to close your ear, and close your mouth. You breathe out through your nostril, breathe in through your nostril, and breathe out in a sound of a bumblebee. more time, palming and cupping. There it is. You rub your hands, rub your hands, rub your hands. When you feel the warmth in your hand, if you're wearing glasses, remove your glasses. Take the hands like a cup, put it over your eyes, then massage your forehead, massage your eyes, massage your face, massage your ear, back of your ear, front of your ear canal, in the neck, carotid sinuses in both sides, into the back. So you can feel. You feel there is some saliva in your mouth. When you get a saliva in your mouth, it means you are getting some parasympathetic activation. Opposite side, now we are going to do the half lotus or Ardha Padmasana on the right side. Can you sit down for a little quiet? Again, I'm just separating my toes. Remember, separating your toes, it brings a profound relaxation. We have yoga toes, yoga socks, yoga shoes. All of them are used to separate your toes. I've shown it to before. I might show it again to show. So, but with the fingers, do the fingers. Close our eyes. Incorporate our breath. Longer exhalation than inhalation. And gently and very quickly relaxation sets in. When relaxation sets in, you can take your other foot high up, take it up and sit down in a lotus pose. And this is a profound relaxation response. But to use this relaxation response as a therapeutic tool in yoga, what we'll request you to do next, see if you can do the same lotus pose with crossing the opposite foot. That is called a key to balance. Okay, let's give it a try. So I had my right foot below, left foot in the top. Now, what I'm going to do opposite, my left foot in the bottom, and I'm taking my right foot and putting the right foot on the top. I'm in a lotus pose, but crossing the leg in the opposite side. Key to balance. Yoga therapy, the key to balance. Answering to the question which I just posed to all the audience here, what is the best balancing practice in our yoga? Is your alternate nostril breathing. Alternate nostril breathing is the key to your balance. Left nostril is controlled by the right brain, right nostril is controlled by the left brain. Able to breathe consciously in both the brain, both the nostril, you activate both half of your brain and bring the balance back. It's a wonderful practice. So let's see a couple of your proper balancing poses sitting down. So here in the lotus pose, you did the lotus pose on both sides. So try to relax your lower part of the body. Nice way of relaxation. This is called your Dandasana. Stiff pose. Keep your legs straight. Hand on both sides. Keep your spine straight. Now you will do what is called a knee chest. Actually, it's a knee to the head, called Janu Shirasana. Janu is the knee, Shirasana is the head. Knee to the head. So separate your feet, one side. Take this foot, take this left foot and touch parallel to your right thigh. So if you're really careful about alignment, this one straight, this one comes here, and it is along the line of the right thigh. Slowly drop your hand, see if you can touch your toes and the feet. Keep your spine straight. Slowly bring your head down. But remember, keep doing your breathing. Breathing out longer than breathing in. And wherever you can come without any pain and with effortless breathing, you stay here between 5 to 10 breaths. Slowly I'm coming down. My head is touching the knee. When I'm here, get up very slowly, one step at a time. So how to create the balance? Create the balance into the opposite side. The opposite equally. Here, I did almost 10 breathing when I was in this posture. Let's see if we can do the same thing on the opposite side, and you'll always see there will be a little difference. And you'll feel the difference. Right knee is straight, facing straight. Right foot is in parallel to the left thigh. Hand goes up. Slowly it comes down, touches your toes and the feet, and slowly your head comes down. Now, you will definitely feel a little different than the other side. If you're right-handed, right-footed, you'll see right side is a lot easier than your left side. So slowly, your head will come down. When your head comes down, touches your knee, your breath should be completely effortless. You'll be able to breathe out longer than breathing in. Again, get up. Wonderful practice. Also, when you create a balance on the both sides, you also want to come down and do your in the middle. So the middle is a beautiful asana, which we call your seated forward bend, Paschim Uttan Asana. This was your head touching your knee on both sides. Can also put your hand here. If your hand touches your toe, it is great. If it goes around your feet, it is great. Slowly keep your spine straight. And drop your head down. Head will come down and slowly touches your knee, and keep your spine straight and looking straight. And then stay in the posture. Another practice sitting down. You can put one knee in the top of the other knee. It's a preparatory for called Gomukhasan, cow face. This asana, when you can put one foot on the top, this is called a Asana. It is like your buffalo or even a cow. When you see a buffalo and cow, they'll be sitting down, crossing your front legs. Remember, yogis have just seen the nature, and they have named all these postures or the asanas or the poses, looking at the nature. So when you are sitting down like this, you sit down. Again, I always use my hand, and I was sitting down on the feet, always separate my toes, and it brings a profound relaxation and a balance. Keep your spine straight. Keep doing your breathing out longer than breathing in. So as long as you do between 5 to 10 breaths, you will feel the level of relaxation it coming in, then you can go a little bit of a longer and longer. So now, again, same phenomenon. We're going to do opposite side. Last time, my right knee was on the top. Now my left knee will be in the top. But I'll sit down in the same posture again, with my eyes closed, with my breathing out longer than breathing in, separating my toes. Now you'll see a proper balancing therapeutic asana called a cow face Gomukhasan, and you will see what happens when you have the equity on the both sides. On both sides of your brain is equally acting and letting you do the poses. In the left knee, my left hand goes high up, my right hand goes to the back, left hand drops down, it touches, it hooks, and essentially we sort of handshake each other. So let me show you from the back, and you will see how it looks like. So my left knee is in the top. Left hand goes high up. When the right hand comes here, you may want to stabilize your right hand. And stabilize your elbow. Stabilize your right hand. And then use your left hand to come down and touch it, hook it, and slowly you'll be able to handshake each other. Now you'll see the difference. I'm going to balance it. I'm going to do the opposite side. Now my right knee is in the top of my left knee. My right hand goes high up. Left hand comes here slowly. I stabilize my left elbow. Put it in the midline. Right hand will come down. Again, you touch it, hook it, and essentially you'll be able to handshake with both the hands. Now I have seen it become equal on both sides. Sitting here, I'm talking, I'm breathing, doing an effortless breathing out longer than breathing in. So always you will see one side is easier than the other side. But when you can do it equally on both sides, it gives you a profound level of relaxation and activation of the both sides of your brain. Very, very important practice. Most of the balancing poses you'll see will be practicing in standing up. And standing balancing poses are very important because that will give us the health. It will give us our longevity. Yoga therapy may not give you a longer life, but it gives you quality. So remember, the outcome of yoga therapy is we live as young as possible and as long as we can. If you look at a normal life curve, the life is here, it slowly goes high up, you enjoy a good quality life, then slowly it comes down. We have a longevity of 78 or maybe 82, a little longer, maybe at the present time, but it's like a U-shaped curve. When you practice a daily practice of yoga, what will happen, the curve will slowly go high up. Then instead of coming down, it will stay. The curve will stay, you get a quality of life. When the time comes, you get a quick exit. Your exit is easy. When you practice a balance, a key to balance, a 24/7, as if you're ambidextrous, your curve will go high up. It will stay in the position, then again it will climb up a little bit more. Slowly it will come down, give you another good sustenance of the good quality life, then it quickly drops down. The exit is easier. You enjoy a profound quality of life. So another very powerful balancing practice which activates both sides of your brain is able to sit down in a squatting pose, which is called Malasana, because squatting pose is very relaxing. Like the way you do it, you sit down in a squatting pose, in a Malasana, and able to stay in the asana, keep your spine straight. Use your hands, separate your fingers. This is the way you see your hands. When the fingers are separated, which is very relaxing. So many a time you can put your hands like you are breathing in, breathing out. This is called your Adhi Mudra. Equal on both sides. Then you can put your both the hands, rotate with the breathing. So you rotate on one side, rotate in the opposite side. So one side, opposite side. That is your balancing. Similar like a shoulder. When you do the shoulder relaxation, you put your hand, elbows together, breathe in, slowly rotate your shoulder, breathe out. Then do the opposite. Breathe in, rotate in the opposite side. So I'm showing you that I'm sitting in your squatting pose, and I'm also doing different asanas sitting in a squatting pose. So separate your fingers, extend your wrist is relaxed. You can put your one elbow inside, other elbow inside. Slowly bring your hand close to you. Keep your spine straight, eyes closed. Breathing out longer than breathing in. Stay in this asana for about 5 to 10 breaths. So from here, you can easily get up without a support. This is a wonderful yogic practice. And you practice it throughout the whole day. You sit down nice and easily as a squatting pose, and you get up easily from the squatting pose. If you can keep your toes separated, you'll see in the yogis, and when you see in the toes will be separated. And toes will be separated if you practice keeping the toes separate. So I've shown you also before, I may have it, let me show you a few things what you can use to keep the toes separated. We have seen these, but I'm going to show you two more and more, and then these are called toe separator. And you can see it, if I can put it here. Let me see if I can get this turn here. So if you look at how it is done, you put it, if you wait a little bit, it feels better. So you put this separator in between your toes. They sell it in the market as yoga toes. You can see it. So all my toes are completely separated, and you will be even able to sleep at night. And more the toes are separated, you'll be standing up with separating toes, and your balance will come. Same thing will happen. You can do in the other foot. So now you'll be able to see that both the feet with this called your yoga toes. These are soft enough, jelly-like, and you'll be able to even stand up. And you'll be able to stand up with this and able to stand up. Not an issue at all. very important yogic concept. It's to bring the balance back and always like to sit so the balance is back. Let me show you what else you have in the market. I have all of them here. So, this goes by the name Yoga Toes. If you want to see, they market it as a natural solution for relieving your foot pain. Yoga Toes. These are called yoga socks. You see this? Yoga socks. This will come in and you'll be able to put in, and there is a separation of each toe. You can see each toe is separated in a sock. Other sock is also same. You can put it on same way. This is called your yoga socks, keeping your toes separated. Look at what else we have here. We have yoga slippers, yoga shoes. Just let me show you only one. This is yoga slipper. Same concept. You put it on. You'll be able to see that each toe is separated. Same thing will happen to the opposite one. We also have shoes called yoga shoes. These are called Vibram shoes. You'll be able to see this is separated and this is separated. Okay. Just wanted to show it to you so that you get an idea how to practice the separation of the toes. Now in the balancing, what you need to do, when you are standing up, when you are comfortable separating your feet, the key to balance is going against the grain of your habit. Going against the grain of your habit is now put your feet together. Many a time I've seen people, especially senior people, they're having a hard time standing up. I say use a chair. Use a chair, hold the back of your chair and just use it. Use the chair as a support at the beginning. You put a nice chair, touch your one hand, put your feet together. Slowly and slowly you'll be able to do this. Take your hands up. Now, to see the effect of both the brain, what you can do, you can cross your feet. You can cross your feet and sit down, crossing your feet and getting up, crossing your feet. Try it. If you're at home doing it with me, try it. Wonderful practice. Do it again, opposite side. Remember, we're trying to activate both sides of our brain. Key to balance. Sitting down and getting up. Always opposite side, sitting down and getting high up. If you practice this, especially here, and the best way is that when I look down, I can see in between my toes. My toes are all separated, which is a grounding pose. Next I will practice able to stand on one foot. Initially it is almost very difficult. Like I'm a right-handed, right foot, if I can stand on the left foot. And how long I can stay on the left foot. Okay? So you have a problem, saying use a chair. Hold your chair, touch your chair. Just touching is good enough. You will see. You don't have to hold all the way down. Touching is here. You can stand on your left foot. 10 seconds is a lot of time. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 7, the 8, the 9 and a 10. Then you can slowly let the hand go. Stand a little longer. 20 seconds. Could continue longer and longer and longer, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, in a minute. If you can do more than 20 seconds or more than 40 seconds, you're in a perfect health. Okay? Balance it, opposite side. And you'll see one side is easier than the other side. I'm a little bit of a wobbly, just hold it, touch it. I don't have to grab all the way. Touching is good enough. (16) and 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and a 26, and a 27, and a 28, and a 29, and a 30, and a 31, and a 32, and a 33, and a 34, and a 35, and a 36, and a 37, and a 38, and a 39, and a 40. So you can continue. Supporting the hand and continue. Next, your balance is being also done through a vision. A vision creates a balance. And your hand. Because remember, if you're going to fall down, you fall down on your hand, outstretched hand. So if you take the hand and tie it up, say, putting it down, holding it in the back. Here I am, right hand holding my left arm, and the left hand holding my right arm. I'm here, my hands are tied to the back, and I am standing on my left foot. And after a while, you try to do, which initially feels like almost impossible, but you can do. Close your eyes if you can stand closing your eyes. I practice every day, still it's very hard to continue this practice. Balance it again, hold it in the other hand. Last time I was holding my left hand, holding the right arm, with the right hand holding the left arm. Same thing, now the opposite foot, right foot, toes are separated, I can see the mat in between my toes, eyes are open, can stand on my right foot for a while, then close my eyes, see how long I can stand. Beautiful practice. We can do other balancing asanas, but before that, let me show you what balances in the both sides of your brain is able to get up without a support. So if you want to practice with me, if you can sit down comfortably. This is all about your concentration. All about your mind controlling your body. This is like your software controlling your hardware. From here, my right foot and left foot is crossed. From here sitting down, I will be able to get up without a support. This is your key to balance. Practice it again. One more time. Now, you're crossing your other foot. Left foot on this side, left foot on the top. Last time right was right foot on the top. Sitting down here, concentration, bringing the mind over body, and from here, so able to get up slowly without any support. When you are able to do this, this is your sign of health. This is your salutogenesis. Like when you practice the balancing, this you do slowly, gently, tree poses. But I'll show you the effect of your hand on the tree poses. Suppose you're in a tree pose, do it very gently. Put your hands in the front, turn left foot, top of your right foot, left foot goes below your knee. Don't do it in the knee, just go it above your knee. Then put your hands in front, then your hand can go high up as a tree pose. Then what you can do, you bring it down, take your hand to the back and use your hand as a prayer pose to the back. Paschim Namaskar. you will see there is a difference in your balances when hand is in the back than in front. And able to stay in the posture longer and longer gives you better and better balances. So try this. Hand in the front and hand in the back. Prayer pose to the back. You have seen everybody. Put your hands to the back. Slowly turn into a prayer pose. Keep doing your breathing. Breathing out longer than breathing in. And hands will slowly go high up. Stay high up. And you will be able to do better and better breathing. Better and better balancing. In to balance it equally again. Right now, opposite foot. Right foot is in the top. Right foot is here. Then you take your right foot, put it above your knee. Put your hands in the front. Your hands high up. Then you do hands to the back. The pants are a little slippery, so the feet is slipping down. But anyway, you will be able to keep it up. Many a time when you're balancing pose, you can also take your foot all the way high up. Keep it high up. Keep it here. You can also turn your left hand, turn around and hold into the left foot. Lot of balancing. These are called modified asanas. There's a tree pose and you're doing a modification. The asana poses are you can do called supporting asanas and modified asanas. Another one you can do, slowly you can hold on to your left great toe, put your foot on one side, hands on one side. And able to stay in this posture. In the opposite side, practice this. Very important. Warrior pose and your Natarajasana, the balancing pose. Warrior 3 and the Nataraj. It's almost same. What we do, you bring your one foot in the front, hands on both sides, drop your head down, bring your feet high up, and slowly able to stay in this posture a little longer and longer and longer. Balancing asanas. Longer you stay, better for you. Do the same thing in opposite side. Very important balancing poses. Yoga therapy, key to the balance. Actually, when you became a little bit of mature, we say a little bit of We don't say old anymore, you know that. We're mature, maybe a little senior. This balancing poses is very, very important. Put your hands on both sides and drop your body down. What you have noticed it, when you do these balancing poses, interestingly, your chronic low back pain goes away. We talk about chronic low back pain is you need to relax there. A balancing poses helps it. So if you want to do, like say, a warrior. So you can do on both sides, or maybe from one side. Be easier to do from here. Foot in the front. Slowly drop your knees down. Hands on both sides. Then hold the hands high up and stay here. Warrior 2, hands on both sides. Turn your body, look in your hand and stay here. Then warrior 3 will be on the side again. Raise your feet high up, drop your body as a balance. Another way to practice a balancing, that if you can do both sides equally, and also your breathing. Remember, breathing also helps you creating a balance. You do a chest opening poses with your breathing, and will be do the opposite breathing in the chest opening poses. Example, hands in the front. You breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now what you'll do crossing, you'll do the breathing in here and breathing out here. Opposite, like here. Okay. Cannot count when I'm doing yoga. In fact, I always say, if you can keep on counting, you are not doing yoga. Yoga totally connects your body and mind. Generally, you have no connection between your body and mind. You can do cross forward bend. You can touch your one foot and hand goes high up. You go other way up. So this is the concept you're doing. Similarly, like if you're doing a triangle pose. So triangle pose, you're turning the right foot out, your hand going down, coming behind. This hand is going high up, slowly and slowly. You can keep your eyes closed. Able to stay here between 5 to 10 breaths. When you get up very slowly. Then you do equally on the other side. That is the key to balance. Turn your left foot out. Hands on both sides. Slowly touches foot. Hand keeps on coming close to you. Your body slowly goes to the back. But able to stay in the pose and stay here 5 to 10 breaths. Wonderful practice. Chair here. So you can do all the asanas sitting down, and whenever you do asanas laying down, face up, called supine, face down as a prone. And most of them are like balancing asanas and relaxing asanas. In yoga, all the asanas which creates a profound relaxation, these are called your strengthening asanas, called Shakti asana. So, in a prone position, face down, you have done all the asanas you know. You can do a cobra pose, bhujangasana, you can do a locust, shalabhasana, you can do your bow pose, dhanurasana. But one is the most powerful relaxing asana with the face down is called a modified version of your makarasana, crocodile pose. And you will see how powerful relaxing asana this is. And this is also called a very powerful Shakti asana, strengthening asana. So let me show it to you. I have shown it to you before also. The general asanas you know, but these are called balancing yoga therapy, key to balance. So when you put your face down, you can see me here. So laying down with your face down, Face down, you put your one hand in the top, put your head and turn your head to the left side. It is the initial step of your Makarasana or a crocodile pose. Slowly bring your left hip high up. Put your left hip at the level of right angle to the body, and then drop your knee as a right angle to the ground. Close your eyes, breathe in and out. It's a wonderful experiential asana. Do it on the opposite side now. Turn your face to the right side. Right hip is right angle to your body. Right knee is right angle to the ground. And you stay here, you're breathing out longer than breathing in. When you're relaxing, you'll be able to do the balancing asanas with your face up, like, supine. In a supine posture, when you get into supine posture, when you're properly relaxed, also when you lay down, always try to keep your chin below your forehead. Don't do like this. Spur down here. Until like your Makarasana. Hands on both sides. You see both the feet goes high up. Look in your left hand and both the feet will come and you'll touch on the right hand. Come back high up again and go to the opposite side. Look at your hand. Same way, when you want to balance yourself, let me show it to you. So if you do a, say, Sarvanga Asana, you go all the way to the back and go Sarvanga Asana. You do a Gururasana or a Sarvanga Asana. You can wrap your other foot in the same way. You can do a Padmasana, right first and then the left. Then it will be your left first, then your right. Equally on both sides. So when you understand this, keep the balance in your practice. And the most important, the pranayama practice will be your alternate nostril breathing. But before also, like when you are breathing, remember, your breathing is what you have done, breathing out longer than breathing in. Slowly and slowly you increase your timing. You can go 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out, 8 seconds in, 16 seconds out, 10 seconds in, 20 seconds out. And then your breathing becomes almost like silent. You don't even hear your breathing. More and more body gets relaxed, more and more quieter your breathing becomes. But for a Bastrika Pranayama, which all of you have seen, Bastrika is the active inhalation and active exhalation. You also incorporate balancing breathing, like the one I showed you in standing up, sitting. Like here, I just show you a sample, but we'll do a practice, like I do a practice every day, you do practice here. So breathe in and actively breathe out. So it was breathe in and breathe out. You'll do same thing, breathing, you'll do opposite breathing. Now you'll breathe in here, breathe out here. You'll do like this. These are the concepts you keep back of your mind and you incorporate in your whole practice. It's a very, very important phenomenon. So if you think about it, say, another is, so if you're doing front to the back, you can do so you breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So the opposite. Now we'll do breathe in, breathe out. And you keep on continuing. Every morning I do it. I continue for a long, long time. Same way when you do the Bastrika raising head up, you do the slow, do the medium, and do the fast. Then you do the fast, do the medium, then the slow. Let's practice one time. You'll see. So they just simply, just for an example wise, we don't have much time because I've been practicing whole day. It's a count of 10. 10 slow, 10 medium, 10 fast, then 10 fast, 10 medium, 10 slow. Start, when you pull it down, before you pull it down with a Adhi Mudra. Thumbs inside. Yeah? Medium speed. Fast 10. One second. Next cycle will be 10 fast. First. 10 medium speed. Slow speed. Wonderful practice. For a daily practice, as I said, you do the Bastrika, bellows pranayama, then you do Kapalbhati, the breath of fire, Anulom Vilom pranayama, which is alternate nostril breathing, then you do the breath holding. Breath holding in inhalation, breath holding in exhalation. When you do the breath holding in inhalation and breath holding in exhalation, it also brings a balance back, key to balance. So let's practice. This is called your Savitri Pranayama. You'll be breathing in. Breathing in with a count of 4 in. Then you hold count of 8. Breath holding in inhalation. Then you breathe out with a count of 8. Then you hold the breath for a count of 8. Breathing in is called inhalation, Sanskrit called puroka. Breath holding on inhalation is called retention. Sanskrit is called Abhantarin Kumbhak. Abhantarin is inside, Kumbhak is a breath holding. Breathe out is exhalation, Sanskrit called Rechaka, and breath holding in exhalation is called suspension, and Sanskrit called Vajjo Kumbhaka. Let's do it. We'll see how you can do it. Very inhalation and exhalation holding. Breathe in with a count of 4 in. Hold for count of 8. Breathe out, count of 8. Hold your breath, count of 8. One is to 2, 2 is to 2. Let's do one time, silently, the talking. Let's do maybe a couple of times. Just practice it. Breathe out first. You'll be doing count of 4 in, count of 8 hold, count of 8 out, count of 8 hold. Do it silently. Wonderful practice. Let's do the alternate nostril breathing. And let's practice one at a time, and we'll bring the balancing of the alternate nostril breathing, and we'll finish with our keeping your mind in silence and doing the alternate nostril breathing without closing our nostril. Left hand, do a mudra called Dhyana Mudra, Jnana Mudra, Meditation Mudra. Put it over your left knee. Right hand, close your right nostril. You don't have to close it all the way shut. Just put it underneath your nostril. It will close it. Start with the left nostril. Breathe out through your left nostril first. Breathe in through your left nostril. Drop your right hand, close your left nostril with the ring finger and little finger, and breathe out through your right nostril. Breathe in through the right nostril. Close your right nostril and breathe out through your left nostril. If you're practicing with me, keep doing the alternate nostril breathing, and I'll tell you the mechanism and the benefit of this alternate nostril breathing. One thing is very important. I have seen a lot of people complain about the right arm. You say there's a lot of discomfort in the right arm. What I suggest, if you can find something, tool, which is sort of like a perfect height, I like it this height, you can rest your hand like this. Left hand as a mudra, and you are doing your what it does not distract you. Because when you're doing it, when you feel a little discomfort, another way you can do it, you can use the left hand, you can support your right elbow on your left hand. I can do alternate nostril breathing. Left nostril is controlled by the right brain. Right brain is intuitive, right brain is cooling, right brain is female. And left nostril breathing is called cooling breathing, Ida Nadi, parasympathetic, moon energy, or a cooling energy. So left nostril breathing is cooling. Breathing through the left nostril is also called your Chandra Bhedi Pranayama. Like a moon pranayama. Right nostril is controlled by the left brain. Left brain is heating, left brain is analytical, left brain is male, right nostril is breathing, is called heating, sun energy, Surya Nadi, also called a Pingala Nari. It's also called sympathetic. So people who has very cold nature, like people who are like a Vata type of people, when they're feeling too much cold, they'll get benefited with your right nostril breathing. People who are Pitta, who feel warm, when they're feeling more warm, they can do the left nostril breathing. Slowly bring your awareness and concentration on the left nostril breathing. Take your both the finger, this is called a Vishnu Mudra, middle finger and ring finger, and put it in your third eye, between your eyebrows. Close your eyes and bring your awareness in between your eyebrows. Then you continue your alternate nostril breathing. Slowly you incorporate your super brain yoga. Super brain yoga is bringing the balance. Use your left hand, hold onto your right earlobe. In a super brain yoga, you cross your other hand, you hold the left earlobe with the right hand, and then you do sit down and get up, sit down, get high up. It is being shown in a lot of physiological studies, it balances both sides of the brain. So here you are, holding the earlobe, concentration into third eye, and doing alternate nostril breathing. Normally we do as long as we have no effort in breathing, but when you can do it little longer and longer, like us, you can do between 5 to 10 minutes. Daily practice, 25 minutes of asanas, 25 minutes of pranayama. Pranayama basically is a voluntary regulated breathing. 10 minutes of meditation. For a purist, you can also do with your left hand. You do the same, like use your left hand, the left thumb to close your left nostril. Put your both the index finger and the middle finger in your third eye. Use your right hand to hold into the left earlobe. You'll be again breathing out through your left nostril first. Breathe in through your left nostril. Close it and breathe out through your right nostril. Try to do it and you will see You'll feel a little different at the beginning. But after a little bit of practice, you'll feel a profound level of relaxation. Let's finish with a little meditative pranayama. Meditative pranayama is very important. A meditative pranayama is your meditative alternate nostril breathing. Use both the hands, touch your index finger and thumb, put it over your knees. Keep your spine straight, keep your eyes closed, and in silence, bring your awareness in your breath. Visualize your breath is coming out through your left nostril. Visualize you are breathing in through the left nostril. Visualize you are breathing out through your right nostril. Visualize you are breathing in through the right nostril. Visualize you are breathing out through the left nostril. I can clearly see I'm breathing through the one nostril, breathing out through the other nostril. Let's stay in silence. Bring your awareness to your breath. Keep doing alternate nostril breathing without closing your nostril. I'll give you a sign when to bring your awareness back to your body and mind. Slowly bring your awareness to your body and mind. Bring your hand in front of your heart chakra, Anahata chakra. Touch your little finger and thumb. Separate in your index finger, middle finger and ring finger. This is your Lotus Mudra, Padma Mudra. Slowly bring it close to your heart. Heart is the site of your soul. Heart and mind is connected. Practice of yoga as a therapy gives us the balance. Health is defined as a balance of your body, mind and spirit. Yoga gives us physical health, mental health and spiritual health. Physical wellness, mental wellness, spiritual wellness. All the healing comes from mental and spiritual wellness. Slowly put your hands again back together in front of your heart chakra. Slowly bow your head down. It is called Namaste. I honor the divinity within you. You are divine. You are connected with me. Divinity does not have anything to do with the faith. It is looking inside yourself, introspection. Again, rub your hands, rub your hands. When you feel the warmth in your hands, if you're wearing glasses, remove your glasses, take your hands, put it over your eyes. Let the eyes take all the heat from your hand. Massage your forehead, massage your eyes, massage your face, massage your ear, behind your ear, front of your ear, tragus, external canal, in the neck, massage your carotid sinuses, and in the back. It's a wonderful practice. During the level of your this quietness, meditation, you can feel. We, as a healthcare provider, when you're touching it, we could feel the capillary pulsations. We could feel the fingers are getting numb. You're not feeling any sensations. You know, when we have the Apple Watch here, we can see our EKGs, we see our heart rate, see all the health parameters. It's a wonderful healing technique. So the whole life is balance. And we have all these postures and pictures. Life is a balance. So practice balancing throughout the whole day and night. It is a beautiful sunny day outside in Norfolk, Virginia. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again in next Saturday.